baby, the good old days. It's 1970, the price of gas is 36 cents, and filling up your F-150, C10, or literally whatever for that fact wasn't an issue. Hell, the gas mileage didn't even matter. Life was good. I take that back. Life was freaking great, man. Imagine if gas was only 36 cents a gallon today. Sheesh! That'd be freaking insane.
Yeah! That was legitness. Yeah, it was. Huh?
Imagine all the extra cash for more truck parts or money to go out with the guys on a Friday night to have a couple 2 tree bush lattes or whatever you spend your money on, really. I mean, it's up to you. But today, boys, gas prices aren't what we're gonna be talking about. We aren't gonna be talking about smiles per gallon either. We're gonna be talking about miles per gallon, specifically about why trucks get such bad gas mileage. I'm Lawson, Lawson.co on the gram, and before we hop into it, if you guys want to absolutely destroy your fuel mileage in your truck by slapping some big old 16 wides and 40s, you can find all that at customoffsets.com.
Or anyone else will quit, and you're not gonna stop there, so just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Because, well, that's kind of what we do every single day. It's who we are. Now, before we hop into it, before we go anywhere, comment down in the comment section below how many miles per gallon you guys are getting currently in your truck. Come on now, I want to see all the comments, all sorts of numbers, so that way we can all share our MPGs together. And I want to see how it compares up to, you know, my miles per gallon. You know, the answer is 2. I get 2 miles per gallon. That's how much, because, well, let's face it, the 9-inch lift, 37s kind of do you dirty. All right. Let's hop into it. So why do trucks get such bad gas mileage? And Billy, before you tell me it's not that bad, you're used to it, you gotta pay to play, I know all this, okay? I feel the same freaking way. I get like 8 to 10 miles per gallon, actually not 2, but nonetheless, I know the feeling about everything we're about to talk about in today's video. So why? Why do trucks get such awful fuel economy?
Why?
So now obviously for starters, I mean, trucks are larger vehicles in general. They have larger, stronger frames, bigger engines and transmissions, as well as stronger, beefier components, which in return makes the truck suck larger amounts of gas per mile. I mean, come on, that's a given. Trucks are just built differently. They're used differently. Trucks were not manufactured and produced to only be a daily commuter, even though, I mean, a lot of us kind of just use them as daily commuters, but that's besides the point. Sure, I daily my truck, like I'm sure a lot of you do as well, whether you are stock or freaking huge, bud, you daily the damn thing, you drive the damn thing. The point still is that trucks were made to be an all-purpose work vehicle. I mean, I don't see Cavaliers towing boats, I'm just saying. Or maybe you are, who knows? I'm not judging. Cars, boats, UTVs, campers, construction equipment, machinery, wood.
What do you got?
Wood. What do you got?
Wood. You want to trade?
Lawnmowers, 2x4s that are worth the price of a freaking Lamborghini these days. I could go on and on and on. Trucks can haul and do it all with stronger body, drivetrain, and components. Comparing trucks to cars just isn't fair, and with that, you kind of just have to accept the fact that the damn thing is going to suck up more gas than your normal vehicle. Now, not all trucks get terrible gas mileage. Above, we talked about all the extra power that trucks have as well as capabilities. Now take a diesel, for example. Big body, big motor, and they tend to get better miles per gallon around that 15 to 20 range, depending on if you are hauling, just cruising, or really beating on her. I mean, it all depends, or if you're super tall in the air or you're just level. There's so many different components when it comes to fuel economy. Another truck worth mentioning is the F-150 platform with the Ecoboost. You should see Biggs literally fist pumping behind the camera right now. When Ford launched the Ecoboost in the F-150 platform back in 2011, it took the truck world by storm. I mean, come on, a truck with a twin-turbo V6 with 365 horsepower, 420 foot-pounds of torque for some ass hauling, toy hauling, work hauling goodness that still got 16 to 22 miles per gallon. It's freaking insane. That was literally a game changer. This was a huge step for Ford, and honestly a good one, as they are still using the platform today. Truck manufacturers are continuing to raise the bar and continuing to launch new technology every single year with their new trucks and platforms on release, including getting more miles per gallon to go along with those smiles, bud. And don't even get me freaking started on all these truck critics criticizing trucks because of their bad fuel mileage. Last time I checked, all these exotic sports cars and luxury sports sedans are draining fuel tanks just as fast as a full-size pickup, with a lot less practicality. I mean, pickups may not get the best gas mileage, but when's the last time you saw a BMW M5 hauling a boat with the fam bam up north for a great weekend of fun? The answer is never, unless it's happened, in which case, send me that footage or that photo, because that'd be pretty wild to see. So sure, our trucks don't get the best gas mileage, and it's probably something that we have all realized as we continue to fill up our lifted trucks. But what can you do to bring up your fuel economy? For starters, make sure you guys are aware of your tire pressure. Low tire pressure, high tire pressure, or even uneven tire pressure throughout all 4 tires can lead to a dip in fuel economy. Now, this should be pretty easy to monitor if you have a vehicle equipped with the tire pressure monitoring system technology, which is anything newer than 2008, when Congress passed the TREAD Act that mandated TPMS technology in all vehicles under 10,000 pounds. Now, if your truck doesn't have TPMS technology, there are gas stations all over the place that read your tire pressure as you're filling your tires up, as well as using a little tire pressure gauge, just like back in the day, the little ones that look, little guys that look like pens. Now, next up is keeping your air filter nice and clean. If your air filter is old or dirty, your engine won't be able to burn fuel due to the lack of clean air that it needs. There's also exhaust system. Now, I know we love to make our trucks sound nice. If you're a banker, you just like to start cutting shit off your truck. I mean, to each their own, but your exhaust system can play a big role in your gas mileage and something to take into consideration. If you need an exhaust system, we do carry performance parts now, which you can find on our website at customoffsets.com. Hopping into a couple more components to keep into consideration or keep up with your maintenance are spark plugs and oil. Now, you want to make sure that you're firing on all cylinders, your spark plugs are clean, and that you're using the correct oil that is the right weight and type. Last, and probably one of the most important ones to mention, is your fuel system. You want to make sure that your injectors and fuel filter always stay clean. Last but not least, our driving habits. Sure, we all have fun and like to show off, do some burnouts for some buddies here and there, or to impress some girls, and I'm not saying don't do those, but driving habits are a leading indicator to poor gas mileage. Now, sure, we all know that one person who nonstop drives aggressively and beats on their truck, Dom. To each their own, but it can be a leading indicator to why you are guzzling gas. There are also things like don't let your truck idle excessively, don't use your AC so much, use your cruise control, blah, 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 blah. Listen, you bought your truck, it's your truck. Drive it how you want. I'm just here to give you guys some tips if you want to save some MPGs. Now, I know there are going to be those devil advocates out there, but Lawson, what do you tow? But Lawson, you daily commute with your big lifted gas guzzling truck. But Lawson, you aren't using your truck in the way it was intended. I know, okay? A lot of us who have a strong passion for lifted trucks, whether you're into the show scene, the off-road scene, or you just like to drive a lifted truck for the hell of it because it makes you feel some type of way, all customize and modify our trucks for uses not intended by manufacturer. But hey, those miles per gallon, high as hell. Now, make sure you guys share this video with a buddy who needs to improve his miles per gallon. If you guys need performance parts to help with some MPGs or anything for your truck, really, you can find all that at customoffsets.com. We'll see you guys on the next one.